Geminis, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a look at what the next 72 hours has in store. I'm going to pull some cards and see what randomly comes through as far as messages. And if you want to see future readings from me, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a beat. And let's go ahead and jump straight in. So first card we have is the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about evaluating how far you came. And it also talks about managing pretty much what you've built for yourself in terms of like finances. So you could be looking at how to better manage the money that you're bringing in, and also just evaluating what financial decisions you're going to make next. Are you going to consider to move into a new home, or are you going to stay at the current one that you're in? Are you going to consider to stay at your current job, or is there potential for you to kind of take your expertise that you've gotten from the job that you're at and then transfer into something else? You're pretty much evaluating pretty much what your next move should be. Not only in the sense of career, also within like just your personal life, your relationships. You could be looking at how to better manage communicating. There could be like certain moments where you and your person are kind of bumping heads, or you could be frustrated with them not necessarily seeing your efforts, or not knowing how to like get through to them, or to fix certain issues or challenges. Okay, let's keep going. I also have the Four of Wands. So it does talk about there being like some family stuff that you're really thinking deeply about. There could be a conversation you would like to have with a family member or the person you may have kids with. There may be, again, a decision that you're trying to make around living situation, or where you should consider living long term. Should you stay in the city that you're in? Should you consider, living in a different city, different state? There's also progress that you're seeing. Like for some of you who are taking initiative to start like a home business, or you're making strides towards like entrepreneurship, you could be seeing progress in things coming along with how you're building the business up. It's just important that you don't get caught up in looking at like immediate results in terms of payment as an indicator of if this is going to be successful or not. We also have the Nine of Cups and also the Fool card. So this talks about getting some sort of goal accomplished. Again, I keep seeing that theme. Like there's something here that you're either on the brinks of accomplishing, you've already accomplished it, or in you taking strides where you're realizing where certain things have been a distraction, or maybe a frustration, a headache in the process, have actually been things that have been challenging you to actually have a breakthrough in the first place. Especially with the Fool card, this talks about taking like a new approach, a new leap of faith into spaces that maybe you haven't really necessarily looked at, or you haven't tried. There also may be something significant with an Aries. Something significant with an Aries. Someone who you may have children with could be expressing their desire to get back together, or some of you may be in a space to where you're willing to get back with the person you have children with. There just may be this thing that you're looking for in terms of like them showing up differently, or you could know that they're waiting for you to kind of show up differently. But I do see that being the theme. Okay, let's keep going. We also have the King of Cups, the Magician, the Six of Wands, and also the Queen of Cups. So we have the King and the Queen. There's a lot of emotion that is stirring up between you and someone else. And both of you may actually want to express yourself emotionally. It's just you guys may be handling things differently. So if this is, let's say, a love interest, you may be someone who's a lot more expressive about how you feel than they are. So it's not a situation where they don't feel how you feel, or they don't understand how you feel, or that they don't have feelings at all. It's just they may be more composed or emotionally kind of neutral seeming on the outside and processing their emotions inward, or vice versa. This could be you, where you're processing things inward and then your person is more outward. It also talks about, just beyond love, the need to take stock of your emotions, period. If you've been in this space of feeling like very intense emotions about a certain individual in terms of wanting to make this relationship work, but then there's this power struggle around being vulnerable. And also for others of you, there's this power struggle with your emotions against the things that you want to accomplish. That's something that you guys will have to pay attention to. What are these power struggles keeping you from succeeding at? Okay, let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. We have, it says, you have more options than you realize. So just when you thought that you ran out of opportunities, you ran out of potential, there's always more opportunities to be had. Opportunities, they come and they go like trains. We just want to make sure that we're not continuously passing up on opportunities or disregarding our options. Okay, you're not as helpless or out of potential than you may be thinking. Your treasure is in your hand, or excuse me, not in your hand, it says at hand. Your treasure is at hand. This is a very critical time. What you pour your energy into or your focus is what's going to determine if certain opportunities truly come to be. And also, it's important to recognize your power and where you place it as a whole. Are you placing your power into other people, into situations to where when things don't go right, now you're losing your sense of self? Let's put 2 more cards. Okay, we have love in spite of it all. Ooh, some of you have been deciding to turn your heart off because it feels safer than to love and to, even though you've been in situations that have made you feel like vulnerability is a weakness, it's not, it's a strength. And love is a beautiful experience, whether it's something that's permanently in our lives or just an experience. But it's important that you're loving in spite of what could turn you cold or what could make you shut off from your heart chakra as a whole. Just because you don't want to rob yourself of that opportunity because you've had some mishaps along the way, or some people who, you know, were not in alignment with you in the bigger plan for you. Let's pull 1 more. We have, it says, let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So, quick reminder to allow yourself to just kind of let bygones be bygones in regards to anything that has been harboring in your energy. We can't hold on to that grief and sadness within us, because then it turns into us ruminating and it turns into us not being able to exist in the beauty that life has to offer us now. So this is what I see. I hope that this was helpful, and I wish you the best of luck.